The first thing on entering this specific stove is we have a guard catcher preventing you from stepping on this protruding nail and getting that through your foot to begin your holiday. So we walk down, follow me if you will, start with a spectacular deck right here, which does require a little bit of imagination. But it almost complete, so don't worry about that. Just imagine what a nice braai you could have out here. But let's go into the lobby, Dolly. Steps through the doorway, and this is the lobby, which is quite interesting because there's a doorway here to another room which would be occupied by other guests. But if you ever need to chat to them about anything, you don't need to phone because you can speak straight through the gap in the wall. Then this, of course, is the kitchen. I love this kitchen. What's really nice about this is how they've leveled the stove area out with the help of these little wooden these stems, these feet of the and don't worry about this bridge. This ensures that you eat all your meat really fresh because there's no freezer to speak of. The other thing is that you might notice there's very little shelf space in this kitchen. Now, what's so nice about that is it means that you can work straight out of the boxes that you bring all your food in from, which means when you leave after 10 days, you don't have to unpack the shelves again. You can literally just pick your boxes up and leave. Unfortunately, it does mean bending down and scrummaging through the boxes every time you want to find something to eat. This particular door, it's a stunning door. Notice this old petite kind of look they've got going here, this kind of bombed Tel Aviv kind of motif, which is quite interesting. But this door doesn't open, so you don't have to worry about losing the keys. And then this door, of course, as well. So another about the sliding door is you don't have to worry about losing the keys because this particular door is a whole new invention where you don't need to use keys. We just use a block of wood to lock this over here. You see, you have to make sure that it's balanced right, otherwise it doesn't lock. And now, we can't open the door. Isn't that a wonderful invention? And then as you walk through here to the bedroom, you just have a look at that beautiful interior design that we've got going here. I think it's pretty spectacular. What especially pleases me is you don't have to worry about bedside tables or anything like that. But there is a light, which is very helpful. And this cupboard here on my right, I love the little puzzle that they've added to keep you entertained. That's quite interesting. And if you ever need a peephole to see who's walking through your passageway, well, these little peepholes here will have you looking straight into your hallway. What's nice about this cupboard is you've got such oodles of space. You don't ever have to worry about damp either because there's no doors on this cupboard. So you've got these hangers, and of course your clothes are always aerated beautifully. Let's go through to the bathroom. This is a particular joy. So what's nice is you get a little bit of aerobics on your way into the bathroom in the morning because you've got to do a little side step and go to sideways. Otherwise, a guy like me doesn't fit. But we go into the bathroom. Unfortunately, or fortunately, if you bought yourself a pair of sandals or slip-flops on a holiday, you get to break them in really quickly because you need to use them between the shower and the bedroom to ensure that you don't walk dirty footprints into the bedroom. But what's really nice, this is called psilocybin shower. What's great about this, and bear in mind that the owner, when he showed us the room, wiped off all the mushrooms and the fungus growing on this shower, but actually had lovely mushrooms growing out of this. It was really quite interesting. If you get bored, you would lick yourself into happiness in the shower. And then don't worry about air fresheners or anything like that because this beautiful Indian door, Indonesian, I'm not quite sure, allows for free ventilation. Unfortunately, your bathroom needs to ventilate it at the same time to get out through the sliding door. And then another thing that inspires minimalistic use of toiletries is the lack of shelving here, which you might think is a disadvantage, but no. What it does is it It encourages you to go minimalistic on your bathroom toilet.
Minimalistic.
So just a toothbrush, some soap, and toothpaste would be enough for this bathroom. Nothing like shampoos, conditioners, body creams, or anything like that. And what's really an absolute delight from a design perspective is the walls. No straight walls, not one single straight wall, not one single lining up panel of anything, which keeps you guessing as to how the designer managed to achieve such a random pattern in the design work of this establishment. It really is a marvel. It's been carried through even to the deck where you've got the uneven paint on the deck. And then, of course, this is where, you've got wonderful ventilation. Don't worry about air conditioning because there's holes in the wall. So now enough air flows through. Not only the walls, but the floors as well. Now that's also quite interesting. All in all, I can say that our one night that we have spent here has been truly fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Now, I can't wait to go and see what our next accommodation is to offer. On leaving, I'd like to just point out that if the lack of air conditioning wasn't enough for you, we've always got this spectacular fan to keep us.
Guys, I think it's so unfair. The owner told him, I'm not finished with the building. You can't get it. And he insisted, please, I have nowhere else to sleep. And then he made this video and just sent it to two of his friends. Only two. And now the whole South Africa is talking about it. This guy was clearly making a joke. He didn't mean it. He said he's sorry. He posted. He even said he has no control over what happened. It's gone viral. And I feel so bad for him because he just made it as a friend. Only sent it to two people. He only sent it to two of his friends, and look, look what happened, guys. Social media is deadly.